Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jackie D'Elia, and today I'm going to talk about the version 1 and the version 2 of the Clever Supply 6-liter sling. I ordered the original version 1 and did a review of it back in 2024. I've had an opportunity to take a look at the new version, version 2, and wanted to see what was new, what's different, and how it compares to the version 1. I'm going to cover this in just 3 segments, and this review is going to be pretty quick. It's going to be what's been added to the version 2, what's different between the version 1 and the version 2, and finally what I would like to see in the version 3. Okay, so starting off, what's new in the version 2? And the first thing is that they added a rear zipper pocket. And it has the weather sealing on here. So this one has a new front compartment on here, which adds a lot more storage capability to it. They added straps on the bottom to hold a jacket, to hold a tripod. They also added AirTag pocket on the inside that's hidden. Those are the 4 major things that are new with the bag. And I like the coloring of it too. What the major differences are with these 2 bags here is the way that they've attached the straps. I think on the version 2, this new way is better. This moves freely, which I think is going to make it more comfortable for different positions and how you might carry it. This one here has this leather, but this doesn't move as freely, but the angle is good. So when you do wear this, and I discussed that in my original review of this, it's nice and comfortable and it lays flat against your body. The other thing that they did change is the coloring. And I know this is kind of a minor thing, but the coloring of the hardware, the original has a more neutral color, and the new version, version 2, has more of a chocolatey, like a milk chocolate color to it. The bag itself, the version 1, is more of a chocolatey, like milk chocolate color, and the new bag is more of a neutral brown color. So they've kind of flipped and switched them both. The new bag is slightly taller. I'm talking like, maybe less than half of an inch. It's not really noticeable. They added a piece of hardware in the top. I wouldn't say it's necessarily hardware, but maybe like a piece of plastic inside of here. And it gives this a little more of a rigid feel. This one here is real soft. You can just push this right in. This one here has something in there. It kind of bends in the middle a little bit too, which gives you this wrinkling here. And I've noticed that on the website photos as well. So it doesn't look like it's just this bag that I got. The zipper pulls have been improved. So they all have a coating on here now, this black coating, whereas on the original, they're just cut. The other thing that's changed is the weather sealing here on the zippers. This is thinner, and you can actually see the teeth marks on here, whereas this is much smoother, has a much more premium feel to it on all of this, and even on the back one too. The dividers on the inside have been improved as well, so let's open these up. Oh, and while I'm opening this up, I did want to mention that on the main strap, the leather, on this one, it's got a pretty thick piece of leather on here, and on the new one, it's definitely just more brown, much thinner, much thinner. This is a little more rustic looking. This is a little more refined. But as far as the colors, you can kind of get a good idea of the 2 different colors of the fabric. Okay, so on the inside, the original dividers, you got 2 quilted dividers, and they had this thick leather on the inside where you could like slip memory cards in there. On the newer one, they've refined it a little bit. Now they're using the seatbelt material here on the inside. And there's the quilting has changed. So they're not using the same quilting like they're using on the backs of both of these. They did use it on this one. It's a little thicker. These are a little thinner. But they're Velcro all around, same as before. Okay, so the other big difference here on the inside is in the version 1, you have a pocket. Goes all the way across. Version 2, no pocket. You know, giving you that pocket on the back here. They both have the compartment up here, and they look virtually the same. The weight is just a teeny bit different. I think there's about 30 grams more with this one versus the original one. So one other thing that they changed on the bottom was you had a nice leather bottom here, and on the new one, no leather bottom, but the straps. One more difference. It's minor, but these handles on the sides and on the back feel much more premium on the version 2 than they do on the version 1. These have a little more cushion to them too, where these are just a little bit thinner and don't have as much spring back. For version 3, what I'd like to see is, I think the front pocket is a fantastic idea. My only concern with it was if I was wearing this and I open it, I'm worried that things might just fall out. So I'd either like to see 2 zippers where you could have them pulled up a little bit if you wanted to, especially if you're wearing it and you wanted to dig in and get something, or some gusseting, some little like accordion fabric on the sides just to keep things from falling out. That I think would be helpful. Definitely bring back the inside pocket. I really like the inside pocket in here, and it doesn't take up very much space at all. Keep the zippered pocket in the back. That's really nice. I like that there, because the pocket in the front on the original is very difficult to get your hand in there. It's just so tight. This pocket on the back is easier to slip something down into, so I like that. You could even put a little tablet or something down there, or your phone down there pretty easily. Or you could put your phone in the inside pocket. So I would definitely bring back the inside pocket. The straps. I think these should be removable. I remember I did a review of the Think Tank Focus Point backpack, and they had a waist strap on there, but it wasn't really removable easily. It was complicated. You had to undo the strap and all of that. It was not easy. I think what would work really well here is if this fabric just was a little loop like that on all 4 areas. And then this strap could be just clipped on to all of them. And I would actually even suggest using something like this clip that was on the version 1, this little metal clip, because it looks like it's the perfect way, because you could take this and hook this into the loop, and this would be attached to the strap. So that this way, if you don't want to have a strap on, you don't want to have this like sitting down on here, you could just remove this and maybe just have the little loops there. Make the straps removable. I think that would be really nice. Maybe put some feet on the bottom. Bring back the leather bottom is another option too. You could still add the little loops with the leather bottom. The other thing would be maybe just improve the top lid a little bit. I think this implementation is good. There's something in here, I can feel it, that there isn't in this one. And I think that does add a little more protection for your gear. Like if this bag was to fall over and hit the ground this way, I think that adds a little more cushioning here. But I'm not liking the way that this bends here. Finally, maybe just a 3rd color option. I know that's kind of frivolous really, but the black and the tan are the 2 colors that it comes in, and that pretty much covers everybody. I like the brown. I think they did a nice job. Those would be the only things that I would change. Now I purchased the version 2. They did give me a discount so that I could do a review on this. As far as which one I'm going to keep, I think for me the version 1 is fine. I really like the inside pocket, and I like the front, how sleek it is. And of course, I'm not carrying a lot of gear, so for me, this is fine. If you carry more gear, this is probably much better suited for you, and especially if you need straps on the bottom. If you have either one of those, share it down in the comments and let me know which one you like. And if you have the version 1, are you considering getting the version 2, or are you just happy with what you've got? Hey, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.